My name is Sethupathy. I'm a director at Opportunity at Work. I wear two hats. One is as chief economist, thinking about the economic issues related to the labor market. And the second thing is director of product development, so helping with building out our TechHire.org platform. Right now, in today's labor market, there are a lot of jobs that are not accessible for a lot of people. And this is hurting both workers and firms because they're not able to match talent. And part of that reason is because there's a lot of screening that's done for credentialing. Like, for example, firms look for college degrees or they look for you to be not unemployed, and they screen out a lot of people. And unfortunately, that's hurting both their ability to find talent as well as the opportunities for workers. And we believe there's another way to go about that, and that's our mission. So we believe that anybody who can do the job should be able to get hired, whether they have a bachelor's degree, whether they're employed at that particular moment in time or not. If they can do it, they should be able to. And in this day and age, with the technological tools that we have, we believe the time is ripe for that disruption because people can be assessed on their actual abilities and not whether they have a degree or not. That model worked and was necessary in a day and age where other technology wasn't available, but now we feel like that can be done. And so we believe anybody who can do the job should get the job, and that's the ecosystem that we're building. So one of the interesting things that we see is that productivity growth has slowed down. Productivity was really great in the 50s, 60s, 70s, right after World War II. It kind of dipped for a while, and there was a lot of hope that this IT, information, computer, internet technology was going to put us on a new trajectory. And that hasn't quite happened. It was great in the 90s for a bit, but outside of that, productivity hasn't been great. And our view is the reason for that is because a lot of the gains we made in terms of financial productivity, how do you improve your processes, how you invest your capital, all that's kind of petering out. And one thing we haven't looked at is how do we improve human capital? That's never been the focus of our economy. And so by reorienting firms, institutions, training providers to thinking about how we can make human capital better, we think that's going to set us on a new productivity trajectory, which is going to benefit our economy tremendously. Talent, we believe, and I think this is actually empirically true, talent is more widely distributed than wealth. So if you're thinking about kind of any kind of growth strategy, you want to base it on talent because that's going to affect and be inclusive and bring up a lot more people, first of all. Second, I believe really that tech jobs are going to be the new manufacturing jobs. You know, we used to be an agrarian society where everyone was a farmer, and we moved away from that. And then we became a manufacturing society. I really believe that technology jobs are the next kind of wave. And so for that reason, I feel like there's an incentive for a lot of people to want to get into tech. And the beauty of tech is that it's actually very easy to kind of train yourself to get an initial job. Right? There are a lot of jobs in the economy where you do need 2 years, 3 years, 4 years of training, and tech's not like that. You can get your foot in the door very quickly in a matter of months. And then once you get your foot in the door, it's a matter of getting that job experience, which is where most of your training comes from. Most training for most people, even really educated people, doesn't come from college. It comes from on the job. So the key to what we're thinking about is how do we get people into jobs as quickly as possible so that then they can get the training to move up. And so not only is this sector growing and is it going to be the new frontier, but it's really, really accessible to everyone. And that's why it's really a great potential.